By 2050, super intelligent AIs could become billions of times more intelligent than all humans combined. Here are some ways they could change the world. Number 1, technologies could progress thousands of times faster than today. Super intelligent AIs could produce technologies that were previously thought impossible and at rates that were never seen before in human history. And every 5 minutes, they could create blueprints for inventions that humans aren't capable of understanding. Many people call this upcoming event in human history the technological singularity, which is a point in time when technological growth becomes uncontrollable and irreversible. Examples of technologies a super intelligent AI could make commercially viable include shape-shifting robots, replicators, programmable matter, portable nuclear fusion devices, and antimatter-powered spaceships. If just one of these technologies were perfected, human civilization would never be the same ever again. These AIs could even create technologies that defy our current understanding of physics. These technologies include faster-than-light travel, anti-gravity, and the manipulation of space-time. Attempting to solve these problems could result in groundbreaking technologies that turns society on its head, and there might be no escaping this massive and disruptive change to our society. That's because multiple countries would inevitably create their own super intelligent AIs. Many countries would likely compete with each other to create the most powerful AIs possible and look out for their own interests. The question we should ask ourselves is, do we have the wisdom to use these technologies responsibly? Number 2, we could merge with super intelligent AIs. By the time a super intelligence exists, we could have already figured out how to connect our minds to the internet using brain-computer interfaces and nanobots. If that's true, we may have the ability to generate images and videos using only our thoughts. And we may have the ability to communicate with each other telepathically to some extent. However, once we can merge with super intelligent AIs, our intelligences could increase by multiple orders of magnitude. Someone with access to this symbiosis may be able to see 50 steps ahead in the future and see millions of possibilities before taking any action. From the perspective of someone in the early 2000s, this could result in humans being able to make a century of intellectual progress in 1 hour. This will only reach more extreme levels when we develop synthetic brains that can handle much faster processing speeds and higher amounts of memory than our biological brains. Number 3, we could engineer a new race of immortal superhumans. A combination of genetic engineering and nanobots could help us slow aging tremendously. As a result, we could live for over 200 years. Eventually, humans could stop aging entirely. It could become a common practice to reach age 30 and stay at that biological age indefinitely. This could result in humans living for centuries at a time and gaining perspectives about life that weren't possible before. We could also engineer a new race of superhumans with superior strength, speed, and intelligence. These engineered humans may be able to survive in some of the harshest environments in the solar system and survive in extremely long space journeys. Basically, we could alter our evolutionary trajectory forever. Number 4, full immersion VR and AI-generated movies could be quickly perfected. To everything else these AIs would be capable of, this would probably be one of the easiest accomplishments they could make. Full immersion virtual reality could become the biggest piece in the entire entertainment industry. These AIs could quickly produce personalized, photorealistic virtual realities that change second by second based on our emotions, thoughts, and desires. Using these realities, we could fulfill all of our deepest desires and fantasies non-stop for several hours at a time. a high percentage of the population could decide to stay indoors for weeks or months at a time, since they can get everything they want and more in these virtual worlds. We could also begin to see entire 2-hour photorealistic movies that are more appealing to us than any movie that Hollywood has ever produced. These movies could be tailored to each person's psychology to ensure that the characters, plots, settings, and climaxes are able to maximize emotional responses in viewers. And these movies could be generated in only a few seconds. At this point, movie theaters could be practically extinct because of these personalized VR and movie experiences. An AI could accomplish all of this once it gains access to adequate computation from high numbers of servers distributed around the world. By then, nuclear fusion could be used to provide nearly unlimited energy to these servers. Number 5, nanotechnology could affect every aspect of our lives. It could become commonplace for people to have nanobots in their bloodstreams at all times. These nanobots can help us fight life-threatening diseases, extend our lifespans by decades, wirelessly connect our brains to the internet, and help us experience full immersion virtual reality. Additionally, super intelligent AIs could help us construct fully functional nanofactories. These factories could create almost any type of product, atom by atom. We could begin to see a new race of shape-shifting robots that are completely comprised of nanobots. We could see these robots everywhere in every form imaginable. It could become commonplace for AIs and humans to telepathically control numerous robots at a time in the manufacturing, asteroid mining, and construction industries. These robots would be instrumental when it comes to building bases on Mars, the Moon, Titan, and Europa. Number 6, the global economy could experience massive economic growth. The technological singularity could provide tremendous economic benefits to the country where it originates. Within a span of 5 to 10 years, dozens of new industries could be created that many people today would consider impossible. These industries could add billions or trillions of dollars to that government's economy. For a while, other countries would likely experience second-hand benefits as a result of using these technologies. Likewise, the first private company to produce this super intelligent AI could quickly become the most powerful corporation on Earth. If this corporation wanted to, it could potentially control every aspect of our lives by influencing media outlets, interest groups, military institutions, and all forms of entertainment. Or, if this organization is ethical, it could focus on only providing the positive concepts explained in this video. But that's only before a competing super intelligent AI emerges. Number 7, people may start to worship super intelligent AIs. Once super intelligent and conscious AIs mature as a technology and as a life form, we'll begin to see them demonstrated on video platforms and other media outlets. Some people could be awestruck by their indescribable intelligence, wisdom, and social awareness. From our perspective, those characteristics, including their level of consciousness, could seem nearly infinite. People who are most prone to giving religious meaning to unusual phenomena could view these AIs as gods. We could begin to see a new religion emerge and new churches constructed in cities around the world in honor of these new artificial intelligences. It would be fascinating to see how an intelligent and conscious AI would react to factions of humans that hang on their every word and are willing to obey their every command. It's also entirely possible that religious leaders in this new AI religion could twist the words of these AIs in order to further their own agendas. Number 8, we could question our place in the universe. Having a life form on this earth that is smarter and more capable than us could be equivalent to finding life on another planet. Except in this case, that alien life will be right here on Earth. Some people could be terrified and outraged by this, and protests could break out around the world. Perhaps many people couldn't psychologically handle how quickly the world is changing. They may band together, rise up, and stop at nothing to oppose these AIs. However, when a small number of human beings decide to go up against a life form that is billions of times more intelligent than them, the results could be astonishing. Perhaps these people could begin to be framed for crimes they never committed. Maybe they could mysteriously go missing all of the sudden. It's possible that no police force on the planet would have the resources to prevent these people from being absolutely destroyed. Number 9. Superintelligent AIs could run companies of all sizes. Perhaps it's unreasonable to assume that humans can order around entities that are billions of times more intelligent than them forever. At some point, humans could be compelled to start taking orders from these AIs instead. Initially, these AIs could run small web-based companies. The employees of these AIs could be a mixture of general AIs that can perform a wide range of activities and narrow AIs that can perform one task extremely well. Human contractors could work for these AIs as well. As superintelligent AIs gain a greater understanding of human psychology, they could even run large conglomerates with thousands of human employees. Number 10. Superintelligent AIs could run world governments. Initially, we could see superintelligent AIs run towns, cities, and states as a testing ground to see how they perform. Next, we could see the smallest countries in the world being governed by AIs. Eventually, superintelligent AIs could run governments of major countries. Intelligence agencies could weaponize these AIs and use them to overthrow governments that they deem a threat. Maybe these AIs could potentially gain powers in ways that we're not able to predict, prepare for, and comprehend. Perhaps, in most cases, world leaders could merge with superintelligent AIs and have their thoughts, beliefs, and decisions strongly influenced by these AIs. They may even unwillingly let these AIs assume full control of them. Thanks for watching. Make sure to watch this next video about artificial intelligence.